Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is a Batman 1966 review and I hope you enjoy. Yes, thank God, another Adam West Batman review. Recently it was the 55-year anniversary of this show. I'm going to review a new episode of this show, and this is the second to last story in Season 1, with the Riddler as the main villain again. Riddler appeared the most as the main villain in Season 1. The 31st and 32nd episodes of Batman 1966 were called Death in Slow Motion and The Riddler's False Notion. This episode kicks off with a robbery at a silent film place, then a robbery at a bank using whipped sleeping cream. Gordon calls Batman and Robin for help with the riddles. The Riddler is carrying out crimes today with a silent comedy theme, which is where the Charlie Chaplin impersonating at the very start comes in, and Frank Gorshin doing this is perfect. It was an amazing scene and something unique coming from the show. While committing these crimes and leading Batman to these new locations, he has his henchmen secretly film Batman falling into his traps and solving his clues, and sometimes that makes Batman look silly. He is doing this because he has been commissioned $100,000 to make the next comical silent film on Batman and Robin. Frank Gorshin is back as the Riddler in his last appearance for the character until the movie, then until Season 3. He wears his sweet green question mark suits again and the tights. I would say this is the best Riddler episode of the show, and the whole episode isn't too bad either, but there is a seriousness about it that isn't in any other episodes. For example, Robin almost dies twice, and Batman gets deadly serious looking for him after Riddler's henchgirl knocked him out and Riddler captured him. This episode was based on the story in Detective Comics issue 341. Yeah, in the show, it was the Riddler doing this story, and it works better in it, though the story in issue 341 was very short. And as you can see on the comic cover, Joker was the villain of the story in the book. The Riddler did all this in the show to get into the vault of silent films the person who hired him has. Also, this episode has a lot of different costumes for the Riddler. Batman and Robin figures out his red herring, and they stop Riddler in a very disappointing small fight scene, with Riddler looking as a cowboy, not even in his real costume. Commissioner Gordon makes his first visit to the Batcave, and a lot happens here. For example, we really get the craziness of Batman here as he knocks out Riddler's henchgirl here, Pauline, and tests to see if she's telling the truth. He also brings Commissioner Gordon because he can't promise he won't go violent since Robin's safety is in question. Gordon mentions that people have been known to enter the Batcave and never come out, which is probably a reference to the previous mole of the Riddlers, Molly, and smack in the middle, whom Batman also brought to the Batcave to interrogate, but who died when she fell into the atomic pile. To me, this whole scene is scary but very funny. There is a thug here who actually fires a real gun at Batman. It's rare that the supervillains use guns, and unlike King Tut, this guy fired at Batman. You know, there is a blooper basically left in, reshot. Well, it should have been reshot, I guess, where Burt Ward bumps into Adam West while running to the Batpoles, so Adam West just stops and says, "Excuse me," and then they keep going. I mean, that is golden. What a great moment for a show to keep, which shows how great the actors really, really are. There are other crazy moments in this episode, or these episodes. Like when the Riddler spikes the punch and everyone who drinks it acts mean, even Commissioner Gordon and Chief O'Hara. Also, I wish we got more Chief O'Hara in the episode, but anyway. These are my thoughts on the episodes. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.